Hello everyone, welcome to Whispering Bliss, and my intention for this video is to spread love to you all always, okay? This reading is a Taurus reading, okay? This reading is for our Taurus. So let's see. Spirit, what do you want Taurus to see right now? Thank you. I'm seeing the Devil and 10 of Wands. So as soon as I'm seeing this right here, it's giving me a sense of like, understand that you be like this 10 of Wands. If you, it's just giving me like a draining. You may be doing way too much. And it may be causing some things internally. Like something is robbing you from your peace. Okay? Something is robbing you of your peace. You're doing way too much. This can be a job. It can be a relationship. But I feel like a sense of like you are like, you're probably like, who am I? What am I doing? Have you sat down with yourself to actually ask, like, how do I really feel? Like, what is actually going on? You may be feeling like, or are you feeling? Are you able to identify how you feel? Because it's giving me a sense of like, you may feel like you experience so much in life, and it's like, why? My emotions don't matter. I don't matter. This is what I'm getting right here. Why is this here for our Taurus? What do you have? I'm seeing Luke 7:47. It says, therefore I tell you, her many sins have been forgiven, as her great love has shown. But whoever has been forgiven little loves a little. Okay. Forgiveness. You have to forgive. And this can be other people, but yourself. And you may be feeling, and okay, so I feel like shame, guilt, but also anger, rage. It's a lot of that. And as soon when I said anger, age, a spiritual burp, so heavy on anger and rage. And right now, you're probably like, I don't even know where to start. Where do I start? It's so much pain. And I feel as if once you admit that you are angry and you create that safe space for yourself and allow yourself to be honest that you are angry and that you are upset, you are pissed, let it out. Say that and cry. Let it out. Let that pain go. Release it. Release that pain. And you're probably like, you have no idea. You have to surrender that pain. You have to let it go. Because right now I'm getting that inner child that's within you is scared. There's fear there of losing control. And you have to allow the Most High to handle certain things. We, as human beings, we cannot handle certain things. When we put our hands on certain things and we're trying to control things, we always go wrong. Always. Try holding on to something so hard and you're like forcing it. Try forcing something. You're going to lose control. And you have to admit that there's something significant about taking things in a matter of your own hands and thinking that that is the only way. And no matter how, and I feel like I'm speaking to a leader right now, because, as leaders, we feel as if my way is the way and it's the only way, and that is it. That's what I'm getting. And it's not. It's not the only way. Your way, no matter how strong or how intelligent you are, there's always a better way. But with this card here, it's just something that our bodies just can't. We can't. It's like a I can't really put my mind my finger on it, but all battles aren't ours to fight, because one, it most definitely robs us of our peace, of our happiness. Fighting and arguing, being angry, does that bring happiness? And I'm getting the sense of you having to release it so you can move forward, so you can write that book, so you can sing that song, so you can dance that dance, and so you can create that piece of art, so you can engage in activities that bring so much peace and joy and laughter. That's what I'm getting here. Okay? I feel like there's someone that's working to ignore the fact that they are hurting. And that's not self-love. That's not, you may be like, well, I'm working, I'm getting money. And that's when you are putting materialistic things over you. And you have to understand that your energy is worth more than anything in this world, and that you are worthy of all beautiful things. You matter, no matter what the world tells you. In the eyes of the Most High, you matter. Okay? You matter. I'm seeing, don't play it safe. It says, play silly games, win stupid prizes. It says, I do see breathing, create. So with breathing here is giving me yoga, exercising, okay? It says, the choice is yours. Forget everything and run, or face everything and rise. I do see, it says, I am doing my best to stay in my lane, to focus on my goals and my mission you have for me in this lifetime. However, I have enemies that want to see me fail. Please sweeten the mouths of those who are speaking bad on me. Dispel gossip and negative talk from not only my enemies, but me, your daughter or son as well. It says, move slowly. I am in alignment with my purpose. A leader who stay calm under pressure and in difficult situations inspire confidence in others. and empowers them to do the same. I am grounded and level-headed under pressure and in difficult situations. Accept everything, reject nothing. It says, let go of control. You don't need a map. Create your own path. Even the greatest discoverers of time were once called fools. It is time to take your magical practice deeper and reveal what's been buried inside. There is more to any situation than what you see. Remember, you are not alone. There are others like you. Okay, and then that's it. Now, this is giving me a sense of like you may have others around you that are putting more pressure on you. They may be altering plans, putting, roadblocks in the road, making things very difficult for you as well. And it's because you are a chosen one. It's giving me a sense of like you're allowing your soul to lead. And when you do that, when you allow your soul to lead, the things you do looks very different from others. So you stand out. And know the system is not set up for leaders. You have to overcome a lot of obstacles. And that's just the way the cookie crumbles. It is what it is, okay? If you are in this position, you are connecting to your higher purpose. You are operating in your purpose. You stand your ground, you keep fighting, and you do not give up. It says playing games with you, mind games, lies, manipulation, intimidate, influence, control, narcissistic personality. At the bottom of that, it says energetic grounding. Resilience is your superpower. So surviving and thriving under harsh conditions, adaptability, built for survival. And intentional living. I'm seeing spiritual baths, so self-care, rituals, cleanse negativity, spiritual cleanse. And then I'm going to stop there because I'm seeing sudden wealth. Wow. Because even though there's not a lot on my table, I feel it. I feel it, and it doesn't feel good. Because it's annoying there's a lot of manipulation that's coming from the outside. There's some things that's out of your control. And it sucks, right? But there's a reinsurance, and I'm looking at it because it says resilience is your superpower. You're built for this. And you may be like, but it doesn't feel good. And it's like, you have to understand that a lot of people, many others, if they were put in your situation, in your shoes, especially your enemies, they would not prosper. They wouldn't make it. And this is why this is your journey. This is why you have the gifts that you have, the talents that you have. It's yours because you know exactly what to do with it. You make things look good. So claim your gifts as your own. And don't allow naysayers to discredit you. Only the Most High can do such a thing. I'm laughing. I'm staring at this game piece. And it's giving me a sense of like there's a lot of people involved, a lot of hands, just to break little old you. And that should tell you something, but don't focus on it. Don't focus on that, okay? I said don't focus on it, and then I'm staring at the card. It says stand out, stand strong, and don't shrink away. Open your mouth and speak glory over your life. It says whatever you do, Spirit supports. I'm seeing, for I am convinced that neither death nor life, neither angels nor demons, nor the present nor the future, nor any powers, neither height nor depth, nor anything else in all creation will be able to separate us from the love of God that is in Christ Jesus our Lord. Compassion is something you have to feel in order for it to be real. Love yourself first by staying true to who you are, even if that means disappointing another. And then it says healing the heart. It is safe for you to love and trust again. And I have to be honest, when I read this card and it says love yourself first by staying true to who you are. So when I read this card, love yourself first by staying true to who you are, even if that means disappointing another, my heart kind of like skipped a beat. So it's something that God put in you and only you. It looks very, very different. But you have to commit to this. It's giving me a sense of like you already have your hands on it. Whatever. It's like you're operating in your purpose right now. But don't allow man that have no understanding of what your purpose is take you off of this path. Okay? I do see it says it is safe for you to love again, okay? And trust again. So healing the heart. So with this and this pink, this is giving me a sense of like you trusting yourself, something to do with your spirit team. But it says ask the right questions. And then it says now the Lord is the Spirit. Where the Spirit is the Lord, there is freedom. Ask the right questions. Don't get to a point to where you feel like you can't reach out to the Most High. Where it says ask the right questions. And you may be like, because right now I'm thinking, it's like, you know, it's giving me a sense of like you're thinking, you think a lot. But with that is also giving me a sense of like you don't have to go through this journey alone. Like I don't think you understand how protected you are in the spirit. You have a lot of support, and it's giving me a sense of like ask what you need and watch how fast you're going to get a response. You're very close to God. It's giving me like you're like God's right hand man or woman. Okay. It says you can have it all, but not at once, not at the same time. And this is, you may be in a predicament to where you're working, and it's something about your love life here as well. Your person is, this is really deep right now, because now I'm getting a sense of like your person, whatever you do, your person, like you guys are, it's basically like you guys do the same line of work or something. I'm not sure. Your purpose is very similar, basically. Yeah, it's giving me a sense of like you can't even, it's giving me, I feel like you live such a very strict life. Very, is, I don't want to say strict, I want to say disciplined. Like you work really hard, and it's just something about your love life. And with abandonment here, it can be a womb, like a abandonment womb. I don't know. What this is giving me a sense of like you may feel like you have to focus on one thing. Like if you're into work, it's giving me a sense of like, oh, I don't have time for a love life. So it's giving me a sense of like God is saying, talk to me. Like if you you know, if you feel as if you are ready, or something about your person. It's something about your person. But it's also giving me a sense of like whatever question that you have, don't be afraid to ask. This can be about anything. This can be about your work. Yeah, Eight of Pentacles. I'm seeing divine plan, wisdom, intelligence within, destiny. I was getting a sense of like, you know, you may be uncomfortable with letting yourself be seen in such a, because I'm getting a sense of like you may feel like, I don't know, like you're used to hiding, but you're doing the work when it comes to you being true to who you are. You're like, I'm not. Why do I have to hide my interests? Or why do I have to hide the love I have for the Most High? Like, why do I have to hide just to fit in? Like, no, I'm gonna be me. Now I'm gonna go home and be happy. It says your guidance is divinely guided. Oh my gosh. You guys, so I was literally getting a sense, because I was literally talking about how you can ask God anything. You can ask God any question. And I was getting a sense of like inside, internal. I wasn't saying it, but I was like, well, maybe, you know, Taurus may need the, you know, something significant about pride or their ego, you know, like, and then I'm seeing it. It says, leave your ego at the door. This is the card that I'm seeing. So it's just giving me a sense of you not, like, stop feeling like you have to do this all by yourself, because you don't. It wasn't meant for you to do this by yourself. Do this alone, okay? It says, stop being lazy. And then I'm seeing, what are you feeding your mind? And then it says, with the wisdom of my female ancestors to the Great Mother, I embrace healing for my heart. Every effort I make brings forth joy. My heart, light as a feather, radiates love and serenity. Guided by their strength, I rise in gratitude. I celebrate each step as I heal and shine brightly. Like Rihanna said, shine bright like a diamond. Find light in a beautiful sea. I choose to be happy. You and I, we're like diamonds in the sky. Okay, and I see pink, okay, the color pink. So associated with love, compassion, and caring. Pink invokes feelings of tenderness and nurturing. I'm also seeing discernment protects you from danger. Your heart is a guide. Archangel Gabriel. I do see control your emotions. I'm saying 10, 11, so take action. So hope, new beginning, fresh start, lifestyle, purpose, spiritual awakening. This is a call to action to move forward. The sooner you get going, the sooner you will accomplish what you set out to do. Those with patience will eventually reap the rewards of their perseverance. Okay, so that is it. I'm going to let you guys go. Okay, thank you so much for viewing this video, and I hope to see you guys again soon. Okay, bye.